I've been kicking it with my friend Maz. I've sort of been homeless and bumming it over at his apartments, by the dumpsters. And that was when I went dumpster diving and I found a really cool pot because I saw this other homeless tweaker do it. And then after he left, then I just copied him. My friend Maz is like, dude, you can't just see what other people do and just copy them. Like, oh dang. Like me watching the movie Grease, just becoming a greaser. um, so yeah, and then my friend Maz was giving me shit for picking up the pot, but he was telling some funny stories also. He was saying that he was smoking weed with his friend, and then he was rolling joints and he was smoking it in his room. But then his friend's like, hey, I'm a bit concerned about you smoking joints in my room. I think like my mom might find out and it might be burnt. He's like, oh no, it's fine. I'll just turn on the fan and then it'll be chilling. He's like, trust me, I know aerodynamics. I've studied science in school. And then, so then he just turns on the fan. And my friend's like, oh, all right. And then they just start smoking. And then his mom comes in. He's like, you guys are stinking up the whole house. And then they got in trouble. Okay, this is the other story. So, my friend was in Vietnam and it was his birthday. So he was with his brother and his mom and stepdad or something like that. And then they were all saying like, okay, what should we do? Where should we go? And then the brother had the idea to go to this karaoke event. But then as they showed up and they were doing the karaoke, my friend Ben was singing on stage and whatnot. La, 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 and then these strippers and prostitutes started coming out, like they're all naked. And then my friend was singing while that happened, and his jaw dropped. He's like, oh, he was shocked. He's like, what kind of karaoke event is this? Turned out his brother took them to a stripper karaoke or something like that. So then he was like, he was with his girlfriend too, his Vietnamese girlfriend, and then she was pissed because all these strippers were just like dancing on my friend Maz and stuff like that. And then his mom was mad too, and finally the girlfriend was like, you know what, I'm leaving. And then yeah. And then Maz was like, oh, really? I kind of want to stay. This is fun. It's lit. Partying with the strippers. And the girlfriend got really jealous. So then what happened was finally, like, he dipped and he met up with his girlfriend. They were just kind of waiting for him in like some other room or something like that. And then they were just all getting mad. They're like, what? Whose idea was this? And it was the brothers. They're like, why would you take us to a stripper karaoke? And the mom was mad. The dad was kind of mad, but he was just going along with it too. And then the girlfriend was really angry. So it was kind of dramatic, but I thought that was a funny story. Anyway, stay cool.